So there are some amino acids that are essential, meaning our body cannot produce them and we must ingest them from our food. There are other amino acids that are non-essential that we can convert from other amino acids. While there has been this common concern that plants cannot provide all the essential amino acids that animal foods can, research has shown that's not true. Plants can provide us with all the essential amino acids we need. In fact, animals get their essential amino acids from plants too. So in this case, we're going directly to plants to get all these essential amino acids we need. Well, if you look at the nutrition profile of plant foods, first of all, they're loaded with fiber. This is why stems and leaves are rigid and stiff. It's the fiber. That's why when we bite into an apple, we hear that crunch. That's the fiber. Now, we know fiber is essential, but what maybe people don't know is fiber is only found in plants, and also fiber has no calories. So it's an essential nutrient without any calories. And since plants are loaded with fiber, the caloric density of food goes down. And generally speaking, plants are low in fat, and that also helps decrease their caloric density. And that's what helps promote healthy weight. But there's one more thing. Research has actually shown that eating plant foods can boost our metabolism. Our body burns more energy to digest and process plant foods than non-plant foods. So that's another way. And the third way probably is related to our gut microbiome. It impacts the bacteria in our gut, which also promotes a healthier weight. So while many people with diabetes are worried that they should avoid roti or rice because it's a carbohydrate-rich food that can spike their blood sugar, it's really not the rice or roti, it's what we're having with the rice and roti. So if we take our rice, skip the oil, and add a lot of sabji and dal to it, that's going to be much more beneficial for our blood sugar. On the other hand, if we were to put chicken curry on it, or butter or ghee on it, that's much more likely to lead to insulin resistance. And not only that, we can reduce the risk of developing cardiovascular disease. So a landmark study called the Lifestyle Heart Trial was done by Dr. Dean Ornish at UCSF School of Medicine, where they took people who had known heart disease and they randomized them to a lifestyle group or usual care. The lifestyle group ate a low-fat vegetarian diet, they exercised regularly, they stopped smoking, and they practiced stress reduction. And then the team did an angiogram before and after the study to look at what happened to the blockages. And what they found was in the lifestyle group, in 82% of the participants, the blockages actually decreased, whereas in the control group, the blockage actually increased. And not only that, the people in the lifestyle group lost weight, they lowered their cholesterol, and they did all of this without any medications. In India, we're seeing a surge of non-communicable disease such as obesity and diabetes and high blood pressure or heart disease. And I think people sometimes assume that there's nothing they can do about it, that it's genetic or that it's an inevitable part of getting older. But actually, research shows that it's not really our genes, it's the food on our plate that's making the biggest difference. And this is really good news because we can't change our genes, but we can change the food on our plate. And just by changing the way we eat, we can prevent and reverse many of these things.